everyone, welcome back to my Barcelona vlogs. We're halfway through our trip into Barcelona. Today marks our third full day in the city. So far we are all loving it, and I would go as far as to say it's probably one of my most favourite cities in Europe, although I don't do favourites, so I can't tell you what my actual favourite city in Europe is, but it's up there in the league of my favourite cities. Today we're going to go and check out two of Gaudi's buildings. We're near one of them, and the other one we're going to this evening. We've got a nighttime tour of the place, and we also get a free glass of bubbly, which is quite exciting. Here's Harry.
Hello, morning.
Enjoying Barcelona?
Yeah, very much. Very
enjoying
nice.
Barcelona.
Lovely weather today.
We're going to go and check out a couple of Gaudi's buildings today. I think we're also going to pop back to the beach at some point, hopefully. And there is also an Arc de Triomf in Barcelona. Obviously it's not an Arc de Triomf, but it's very similar to the one in Paris. Tomorrow we're heading into the Catalonian mountains. It's about an hour drive out the city into the mountains. We'll take you along with us, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy seeing Barcelona with us.
Aaron, we're in the road. Stop it.
Let's get Harry across. Right, come on, Harry, quick. What do we think of the Spanish Arc de Triomf?
Honestly, absolutely stunning. Gives Paris a run for its money.
I was about to say, do you think it's better than Paris?
I think it is better than Paris because you've got all these beautiful palm trees.
The actual area is
Yeah.
nicer.
Yeah.
Do you think it's better than Brandenburg Gate in Berlin?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Brandenburg Gate is cool and the architecture is
You
amazing,
can see all the gun, like the bullet holes in it. It's just quite cool.
which I find really.
There's bullet all over
yeah.
Berlin. Everything has bullet holes.
Yeah,
Every building.
from
Bullet
the
holes everywhere.
from the Battle of Berlin, which I find fascinating,
You
but
demolished the city.
it's a very
Oh, here we go.
I don't not grim.
Berlin is a brutalist style city.
Yes, it's not got much soul to it.
It's like these. It's like with France, with Spain, with Italy. It's romantic. Like it's romantic language. It's a romantic architecture. Everything's quite gothic, quite spectacular. Whereas in Berlin, it is very brutalist. It's quite
Bleak.
it's like a concrete jungle.
Concrete
and
jungle where
it does,
dreams are not made of.
It does feel bleak, but that is Berlin's vibe. If that is the Berlin vibe, it is a brutalist and a bit
If you're
bleak.
going for history.
With a
Oh yeah, no,
very
but
interesting history, yeah.
but I enjoyed going to Berlin.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm really interested in history and especially the Second World War. But the reason I mentioned it is because you said about the Brandenburg Gate, and the reason I said I think this is nicer is because the scenery around here is much more nicer, and the palm. I love a palm tree. Palm trees are my favourite tree. I would love to have a palm tree in our garden.
Yeah.
But you can't in England. Well, you can. You do see the odd palm
Yeah,
tree.
but they're never in good health. Are
Never
they?
in good health. The palm trees in California, I couldn't get enough. And here,
They're
They are everywhere.
Every street, yeah.
I tell you, this place, Barcelona, has given me Californian vibes.
Yeah, that's with
Yeah.
the beach. The fact there's
Yep.
a beach on next to the city. Yeah.
The beach we went to yesterday reminded me of when I was walking in Santa Monica on the pier. But here, I did feel more safe than I did in Los Angeles. So I feel it reminds me a little bit of a safer Los Angeles, California. That's my thoughts. See you in a bit.
This is not. Right, I'm stuck. My leg's stuck.
Really nice.
Me and Harry are lagging a bit, so we're going to go to the beach and chill. We was walking here, but we're going to get a bus. It's no quicker, but we can just sit down.
Yeah, it's a bit hot.
It's a bit hot. We have walked a lot, so we can just sit down on the bus. I think the beach is only about...
If we're only going 2 stops on the bus.
Only 2 stops, so it won't be long at all. Becca and Brittany have gone to a food market, so we'll rendezvous with them later. But yeah, we're going to go and chill for a couple of hours on the beach. Slight change of plan. The sea was looking a little bit too rough for us. I'm just looking now and it's still really rough. It's a yellow flag. It was a yellow flag yesterday, but today it looks more rough. So we've decided to come back to the bar that me, Becca, Brittany and Harry came to last night. And I'm having a smoothie, Harry's having his coffee, and we're just chilling. Oh my God, guys, I've not told you about my ordeal last night with public transport. My ticket for the metro wasn't working properly, wasn't letting me through the gate. Managed to complete the journey. I saw an open gate, so I took it. I got to where we needed to be. Then we had to get on the tram. Out of curiosity, and because I think you're supposed to, I tried to validate my ticket on the tram ticket machine. I inserted my ticket into the ticket thing, and it swallowed my ticket. Just took it.
And it was valid. It was valid until Thursday.
It was valid until Thursday. I still had 2 full days left on the ticket. So I had no choice but to go and buy a new ticket today, which cost about £15, which I know isn't tons of money, but it's very annoying. Harry's just told me it was £20. It wasn't even £15, it was £20.
19 something.
19 something, which is just really frustrating when I had 2 days left on it. So that was ordeal number 1. Then when we got back to the hotel, the card for our room wouldn't open the door. When Harry went downstairs to talk to the receptionist to ask if we could get the card fixed, apparently it was a Peter Johnson Jr. that was staying in our room and he didn't have our names down. So the person who checked us in obviously made an error. To begin with, he wasn't being very helpful when he was saying that we aren't down to be staying in our room. But after about 5 minutes of discussing the situation with him, he just said, "It's fine, just go." And he gave us our plastic card back, which he swiped again. And we managed to get access to our room. On our paperwork as well for the room, which we have printed, it says that we're staying in the room. So I've got no idea what's happened on their system. It's all sorted now, but yeah, just a bit of drama. Harry's just told me one more part of that story, which I forgot.
And once she rechecked us in, and so we'd given both our passports, she then said, "And what about Peter Johnston? Where's his passport?" And I said, "I don't know who Peter Johnston is. He's not with us, just the 2 of us." And she said, "Oh right, okay." She deleted it. Peter Johnston, if you're out there, what's going on?
Just left the bar. We're now heading to the bus. Then going to jump on the metro to Casa Batlló, one of Gaudi's buildings. Reminds me of Squid Game.
Yeah, it does.
Gaudi. What do we think of Gaudi's house?
I think it's absolutely stunning. I think it's really nice, and I would live in a house designed by Gaudi. It's fantastic. Shame he's dead because he can't design anymore. But if he was, then I would live in one. Yeah.
Maybe he has some designs and you could steal them.
Maybe he made some sketches, Aaron.
Maybe.
But you don't want to find them because you don't like it, do you?
I wouldn't want a house like this.
Aaron doesn't like it. Aaron doesn't like the lamp in the corner either.
There's a couple of bits and bobs, but you wouldn't see me in it. Personally.
I do like the house. I feel like it'd be a bit bigger. I don't know.
Would you recommend coming here, you two?
Look how short I am.
We've not seen the interactive dome yet.
Oh yeah.
No,
true.
that's the bit at the beginning, isn't it?
Oh, was it? No, because everyone went in.
Oh no, I think that was actually.
Didn't everyone go in?
No, they didn't. To be fair. Was that it?
That was what we paid extra
Right.
for.
Well, to be honest, it is nice. If you're a fan of architecture and art, then yes, it's worth it. If you're not, then it
Don't bother.
can be. No, it can be missed. It's a nice experience. It can be missed though.
I think as
I
long
would
as you see the building on the outside,
Yeah.
I think.
Go
And I
to the
think-
Sagrada Familia instead.
I think it's a bit cheeky that they charge you extra to come in this bit where you can actually see how the house looked when they were living in it. I think this is far more interesting than the rest of the house.
Yes.
And they don't include this as a basic
Oh, yeah.
entry. I think that's a bit cheeky. We paid for it, so all good for us. But for me, this is the more interesting bit because you're actually seeing how it was as a working house. Whereas in the actual other side of the house, you walk around with a massive iPad and you're just looking at an iPad for most of the time.
Yeah, it does take away. I feel like I'm not taking in the.
Not taking it all in because you're looking through a screen.
There's a lot of people here as well.
A lot of people. This lamp has sparked a bit of debate. Harry wants to take it home. It's nice, yeah, but I don't know where you'd have it.
You've got to imagine an integration of old with new. Take away the table. Imagine a contemporary style table with an old lamp like this on top of it, and look at the colours that it's giving off. It's just a great vibe, and that mixed with a contemporary style table, I think would be quite a design choice. What do you think, Becca?
I actually agree. See, for me, I like white walls, right? Then I like things like that.
Blasts of colour.
Yeah.
This is a blast of colour. Do you not think, Karen?
As long as I can still have my white walls, I don't mind that being somewhere. But I don't want the wallpaper to be patterns like that.
I don't want wallpaper. I don't like wallpaper. I'm going to say, we've had a few beers, haven't we? And we had a glass of Prosecco. I'm kind of thinking it's kind of hitting, and I'm in a hot space. Just a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I've been thinking, I think, ditch the whole Gaudi bit, just turn this into a rooftop terrace bar, and this would be a vibe. Bit of chic. What
There is
else?
a rooftop terrace bar here, by the way. It's just only open until, I think, 6 p.m.
Only open. This is the problem. It needs to be open all day.
And all
in the
night.
evening. All night. You get a bit of chic playing in the background, a bit of soul, a bit of Motown. It'd be good if there's a suggestions box. Maybe I could suggest it.
What, shut the place down? That's his suggestion. Right, okay, there we go.
We've come to a tapas restaurant for some dinner. You excited to try a bit of tapas?
I'm very excited. I need some water as a priority. I think I'm getting heat stroke.
Becca's done a bit of shopping today, and we're going to do a little haul of her purchases. Over to you. What is that, a ball?
It's a ball. It's a ball.
Spanish ball.
That's a little trinket. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Can I just say that was $12.99 and I found it cheaper somewhere else, and I've got a little, look how small these pieces are, this puzzle. Bracelet,
Little peanuts on.
shells,
I think it's very tasteful.
this,
Got the bracelet.
Oh, I like that
another
one.
bracelet.
Right, got a wave on it.
And also my star sign is Aquarius. Ring.
A little key ring, very nice.
It says Barcelona.
We can't really see it that well, but it's like a little lizard.
Lovely.
It's a magnet. It's a magnet. And then I don't actually know what this is. I don't know if it's got any use to it, but I don't know what that is.
That's so weird.
That's the sewing.
Yeah.
You put it on your finger for sewing.
It's off.
Put it on my finger, go on. No, put it on your finger, there you go.
So I've just
So
bought.
that's the sewing. That's called a thimble, Becca.
What did you think it was?
That's called a thimble.
I thought it was really cute.
So thimbles are ancient things for sewing with to stop your fingers getting pricked.
I thought this was really sweet.
Right, this is what's come out so far. This is the sheep cheese. I've never had sheep cheese before. Sheep cheese and walnuts. And then here we've got the crispy brie with breadberry jam. And the classic Spanish potato and cheese onion omelette has just come out. For dessert, I ordered a Catalonian creme brulee.
Might really hurt you. That's a big shot. That's not your average shot.
Wow.
Hey guys, it is our fourth and final day tomorrow and we're doing something a little bit different. I'm quite excited for it. Sounds a bit bad because we're leaving Barcelona. I'm not excited to leave Barcelona, I'm just excited to see something a little bit different. We're heading to the Catalan mountain range, which is going to be pretty cool. It's just over an hour, I believe, to get there on the coach. We have to leave here quite early at about 8 in the morning, I think. Then we leave Barcelona at around about 9:30ish, give or take. An hour transfer to get to the mountains. It should be good. I'm quite excited. I love anything to do with like mountain ranges, nature.
We're both very, very tired.
We are very tired.
And we need to get to bed as much as we're not going to be in bed until midnight now, so we need to get to bed. But it's been a fantastic day, and we will look forward to showing you Montserrat. And the Catalan mountains.
See you in the morning. Good morning all. Fourth and final day in Barcelona. I woke up today, I didn't feel too well. I had a bit of a stomachache, which I think is to do with all the different tablets that I'm taking, the antibiotics and the painkillers. So that wasn't too good. I skipped breakfast. I've just grabbed the croissant though before we get on the coach, and we're just waiting for our bus to arrive to Montserrat.
Montserrat.
Montserrat. Our bus should be here shortly, so I'll see you on the bus. Hola. Harry, what do the wheels on the bus do?
They go round and round.
What do the wipers on the bus do?
They go swish, swish, swish.
What do the people on the bus do?
Chatter, chatter, chatter.
All day long.
All day long.
Good morning again. Nice to meet you one more time, and welcome to the tour of Montserrat. It's a very nice walk.
We're just getting off the bus. There's about 30 other people on the bus, so we're sat right at the front. And I'm ready to get off, and Harry's going to me, no, can we wait? I'm like, why? Why are we waiting? Becca and Brittany have got off the bus. Everyone else is getting off the bus. So we're last to get off the bus. I'm like, why are we waiting? Because I just want to wait. And what he was doing, he's waiting for everyone to get off the bus. And he's walking around, turning all the aircon on the bus.
No, you didn't.
So that when
Not everyone had the aircon on, and it was bloody hot on that bus, so I've switched it all on so it was nice and cool for us.
So yeah, when we get back on the bus later, the bus will be nice and cool. So, good idea, Harry. Look at that. That's as close as Becca's willing to get. It's like a little village up the mountain. Got their own police station, got a few restaurants.
Very peaceful.
Got a basketball court for the monks. Very interesting and knowledgeable tour guide, but he does go on a bit. Like we're standing in the same spot for about 20 minutes and he's telling us what he's telling us. And we're getting a little bit bored because, as I say, you're in the same spot. Do you agree?
Yeah, I do agree. There wasn't enough movement involved. It was a lot of standing for far too long.
Yeah. Not throwing no shade at him. He's really nice and he knows so much stuff, but just not really that engaging. So we've abandoned ship and we've gone to get some lunch. There's a buffet down here at the entrance we walked past earlier, so we're going to go and check that out. 20 euros, I think.
€19.50.
€19.50 each of us buffet. We'll see what that's all about, and then we'll get back into Montserrat and see what that's all about.
Montserrat.
€20, guys. I know it looks awful, but it's good.
Got a little bit of paella. They've got some lentils, some beans, some tuna, a bit of crab, some sweet corn, some beetroot, got some Chinese pears, some bean sprouts, a little bit of cheese, some onions in there.
Oh, he's found something. What's he found?
Is this frozen yogurt?
Oh, is it?
It's just Nata Fraser.
What are these?
Christ. Guys, it's our fourth day here in Barcelona, and I've just remembered we haven't done an OOTD. And I wanted to do this 2 days ago on the beach day and the cruise night, because I was wearing my Tommy Bahama shirt, which I got in Australia, my favourite shirt. I don't get to wear it much in the UK because it's a beach style shirt, but I wore it the other day on the catamaran cruise in the evening and also at the beach, so I did want to do it the other day, but digressing as I always do.
But you need to get on with
Sorry,
it. Yeah.
right. So for me, I've got my little crew shirt on with my River Island shorts, my Skechers. I bought these about a month ago before we went to Gdansk in Poland, and I got my barber hat the other day at Freeport Braintree. It was about £11, I think, down from, I'm not sure what it was, but it was about £11 barber, and I bought this also for Cape Verde when we go to Cape Verde in a couple of weeks on our summer holiday. And of course, got my Ray-Bans.
Over to me. So I'm wearing an M&S paper hat. Got that in Freeport when you got yours as well.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a Moss Brothers crinkle shirt, which you got me for Christmas, wasn't it? Oh no, birthday year before last. I've had this a while. I've got some Levi's jean blue shorts, and I've got some Next plimp sole casual shoes. And I've got my polarized sunglasses.
We're doing some photos up here. We're going to get one of the two sisters together, but they don't want to get too close to the edge, they're freaking out.
No, I can't go anymore.
You need to push that leg back, it looks a bit peculiar.
I can't, it's
You
so
can.
low.
Just a little bit back.
That's too close.
It looks like Mount Rushmore.
You can see the Pyrenees Mountains from up here. And all this place, this is a massive national park up here. I've enjoyed this experience much more than I did going to the Gaudi house, personally. My tip of the day, if you're not into architecture, skip Gaudi's house. See it from the outside, it's quite cool from the outside, but I wouldn't bother paying to go in again. But make sure you come here, because this is really cool. It's got a basilica and it's got a monastery. The monastery was included in our ticket, but the basilica cost extra. We didn't pay to go in the basilica. It's beautiful from the outside. I'm sure it's spectacular inside, but we saw all we needed to see from the outside. But you can go inside the basilica. They recommend if you're coming here that you pre-book the basilica in advance, because apparently on the day it normally gets sold out. Shall we head to the bus? To the bus we go. Harry?
Yeah.
What do the wheels on the bus do?
They go round and round.
What do the people on the bus do?
They go chat, chat, chat.
And what do the wipers on the bus do?
They go swish, swish, swish.
How often?
All day long.
All day long.
Very funny, aren't you?
Let's go.
In Barcelona, in Montjuic, carrer Moncada, same street than
Hello guys, we're back in Barcelona. Nice smooth journey back. We all had a nap on the way back. Feel a bit more refreshed. We do fancy a bevy though, so we're going to get on another bus. We're going to go and find a bar on the beach. There's a few we've seen that we have been saying we wanted to try, so we're going to go and do that now. Have a drink, relax, and hopefully have a good time. The weather is changing, guys. It's cloudy, it's getting windy, it's getting chilly. I've taken the sunglasses off. The forecast tomorrow is looking pretty bleak. But the good news is we leave tomorrow, so we don't mind. And if it's raining when you leave on your last day, it makes it a little bit easier to leave, do you think? I found us a restaurant called Fat Veggies, which suits us all great because we're all vegetarians. That is a bowl of goodness. Harry's. Guys, if only there was smell-o-vision, because I'm telling you, it smells epic.
I loved it. It was really, really nice.
It was really nice.
The tacos were okay, and I was a bit worried. But then the mains were absolutely amazing. I loved my main, which was like it was a Kool-Aid, but it was like a casserole with beans, and it had a big pot of cream cheese in it. Really, really nice. With some focaccia bread, loved it. And the brownie for dessert, as we both agree, really nice.
The brownie was my favourite bit. Service is really nice as well. They were really lovely waiters.
Always is a vegetarian restaurant.
There's a reason for that. That's all I'll say. We're going to go and grab one final drink and then head back to the hotel.
Maybe two
to
drinks.
pack. Maybe 2 drinks. Then head back to the hotel to pack. For one last time in Barcelona, we're having to run for the public transport. So we've seen the centre of Barcelona for the last time. It's quite sad, really. Did you think?
I know, it's sad.
I find it really sad when things come to an end, such as this. I find it sad. Like coming down the metro just now, seeing all the streets for the last time makes me a little bit sad. But hopefully, we will meet again. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know where, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
I thought you had a triple room, like a double.
Oh, sorry.
That would be me as best. Well, what's your room like?
Not like a lot smaller than this.
Is it?
Yeah, but better mirror. Every time you get a nicer bedroom, we don't have a whole station like this. I can't believe this.
Lovely, isn't it?
Do you have a ring light? No, you bought that.
You think the hotel provides a ring light? The hotel doesn't provide a hairdryer. What do they provide a ring light?
It's a bit of a mess.
No, I need a tissue because I've just sneezed. Can I have a tissue, please?
This is our station for our, hair tools.
Health and safety going out the window. Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
Our products here.
That's nice. A little product station.
More products. Our suitcases.
It's a bit more claustrophobic in here. I actually think these rooms aren't bad.
Oh, I think they're really nice. They're clean.
What did we pay?
Modern, actually.
300 and something for flights and hotel for 5 nights. It's really, and
really
breakfast.
good.
We got a really, really good price. That's why,
What was it, like 380 maybe?
I think it was 380.
Yeah.
But that's for
380.
flights, hotel and breakfast. 5 nights.
There you go. 380 flights, hotel, breakfast for 5 nights. Alright, good night.
Sleep well, Becca. See you at 10.
Bye.
Everything. If you see the wonder of the fairy tale. Okay,
Welcome back.
Oh, we always do that. We always interrupt each other. Yeah, welcome back, guys. It's our last night. We're back in the hotel room. We probably look very sweaty and very greasy.
Because we are.
Yeah, we are. We need to shower and get to bed. I was going to end the vlog somewhere in Barcelona tonight, but I thought I can't really have a travel vlog when I'm travelling with Harry and not film more at the airport with Harry because it's his favourite part of the entire holiday. So I will finish the vlog at the airport tomorrow when we're on our way home. Closing thoughts will be tomorrow, but I will just say I had a great time.
I had a great time as well. Barcelona has been lovely. The weather's been fantastic. Today it started to rain literally in the evening, so it shows that we're leaving at just the right time.
Yep, definitely.
But the weather's been great. The beaches were great. The sights were great. There's a lot. You have to do a lot of moving around in Barcelona. That's one thing I'll say. Is it's not the kind of break where you can just walk to things.
Yeah.
You do have to use the metro, and you're on the metro for 20 minutes plus sometimes to get from one place to another, and it can be very, very hot down there.
Can be very hot and quite busy, but
Very busy, but that's the only critique.
all the metro is all very modern. If you go to somewhere like Paris,
very,
I feel
very
like
old.
you're stepping back in time.
Paris metro is old.
Yeah, it is.
But you do have to do a lot of travelling around to get to where you want to go in Barcelona because it's a big city. But that's the only critique, is that it's very, very big, basically.
We're gonna both have a shower now.
We're going to get packed and get sorted.
I need to pack. Oh, forgot about it.
Packing takes like...
Packing
10 minutes.
Packing
It's
to go
easier.
home is a lot easier, isn't it? You
We just
roll
put
it all
everything
up.
in the room and you can't roll it, won't fit. We've got to fold. Sorry.
Okay, whereas when you're on the way, you iron it all and you have to fold it properly and get it in the right areas and stuff.
If
But
we
on the
want it
way
to
home-
fit, we need to fold it.
Okay.
If we want it to fit like we did on the way here. Until the airport, we will see you soon.
Until the airport, I'll probably film a little bit before the airport, like on the way and whatnot. But yeah, tomorrow's a travel day, so there's not too much to film. But I will film a couple of little snippets at the airport and we'll say goodbye to you guys properly.
Lovely stuff.
Good
see
night.
you soon. Good night. Bye-bye.
Morning, guys. Today is the first day I've woke up and I've not felt the need to take painkillers, which is typical, isn't it, on the last day? Plan of action for this morning is we're going to leave here in about 30 minutes. There's a shopping centre we're going to pop to on the tram. That's not very far away, it's just down the tram line a few stops. Everything's pretty much packed. How are you, Harry?
Good, thank you.
Getting ready.
All ready to go?
Yeah, all ready to go.
How are you feeling about going?
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it? I think it's mostly a shame because we're not getting a summer in the UK at the moment.
Yeah.
We're getting just miserable weather. So the one thing that I'm going to miss the most is the fact we're leaving what is summer to go back to what we have, which is probably like spring.
Yeah, very true. Alright, bye room.
Okay.
They have got loads of decent stuff in this Zara. I don't normally go to Zara that much, but there's loads of good stuff here. You don't think it looks like a hospital gown?
No. I can see what you mean now that you've said it, but I wouldn't have thought.
Thought you weren't buying anything?
A couple of little bits.
Okay, nice.
Let's speak to the airport man. What do you think? You happy with the airport? Do you like the terminal? What are your thoughts?
It's all for EasyJet, this Terminal 2C. Bizarre. Fair enough.
What do we think? What do you think? The smells, the colours, how does it make you feel?
Aaron, stop.
As
I
an
am
air-
wearing the right colour for EasyJet though, aren't I, today? Unintentional.
Have you got your seatbelt on?
I have got my seat.
Of course you do. But do you like this terminal?
Yeah, that's nice. Why?
How high does it rank in your
Stop it, I don't have a ranking.
bags checked in, security done? We're all a bit hungry, so we're going to go and grab a bit of lunch. Tell everyone.
That's the United flight. That's going to America.
Crazy.
There's an Emirates A380 over there. I'm assuming going to Dubai.
They're the big ones, aren't they?
Yeah,
They are pretty cool.
I'm assuming that's going to Dubai.
You spotted another one. What have you spotted this time, Harry?
Pegasus flight just taken off. Probably heading back to Istanbul where we went.
We were just eating our lunch and we were saying to each other, would we recommend where we stayed? And normally I always say, recommend where we stayed, check it out. But I feel a little bit hesitant to on this occasion. It's tricky because the hotel itself, the rooms were all very clean, they were modern, our room was very spacious. The amenities were good, the breakfast was really good. For a 2-star hotel, in my opinion, that's a bit of an injustice to them. I think they should be maybe at least a 3-star, although what I'm about to say could caveat that. But I do think it's a little bit disingenuous for them to only be a 2-star. And for how much we paid, I think it was very good value for money. The only thing I will say about them, I don't think the staff were overly friendly at all. Little things, a bit like any hotel I've been to before, it sounds a little bit petty, but things like when you go out in the morning, have a good day. When you come back in the evening, hi guys, hope you had a good day. That kind of interaction, there was none of that. When you walk past them in the mornings and the evening, they were very stone-faced, looking at the computers, didn't really want to acknowledge that you were there. Yeah, I didn't personally think they were overly friendly or welcoming, which was a bit of a shame. We had a few issues, one being, which I've already discussed, when we had to get our pass to get into the room reactivated because it wasn't working. They were accusing us of being the wrong people staying in the room, and apparently there's a Robert or someone else staying in our room, which obviously wasn't the case. There was also another occasion which we've not spoken about yet, but we'll quickly tell you now. Obviously I've been a bit ill whilst I've been in Barcelona with tonsillitis, and on day 2 when we got here I was feeling pretty crap, and Harry, because he's so kind, he said, look, tomorrow morning, on the first night, he said, tomorrow morning you just stay in bed, I'll go down, I'll get breakfast. At the end of my breakfast, I'll bring you a bit of breakfast up, and at least you can rest for a little bit longer. He did that. When he came out of the plate, I started eating the breakfast, the phone rang, and I'll let Harry tell you what they said to him on the phone.
Well, the phone rang pretty much as soon as I got in the room, and quite rudely demanding that the food gets brought back down and the plate gets brought back down. There was no sign or anything saying don't remove food and all that. And we were both paid bed and breakfast, so we'd both paid for bed and breakfast. And when I had gone down for breakfast, you say your room number, and they say, oh, 2 of you, and I said, no, just one of us, because the other one's not very well, he's upstairs, he's a bit ill. And they didn't say anything. So I took some food out, and she was quite rude on the phone, demanding I bring it back down. I said, well, he's ill, I'll bring it down when he's finished it, I'll bring all the plates back. And so I did. I took the plates back down, went back, and then she came out, she started flapping her arms around, pointing her finger at me, telling me off, saying, you mustn't do that. And I said, he's ill, not very well. No acknowledgement of the fact someone in the hotel was ill, just telling me, giving me a good telling off. I wasn't rude back. I just said, well, it was not going to happen again, but he's not very well. I said, would you not do the same if it was your husband? And she just walked off. She just ignored me, blanked me, walked off. And then I brought the other plate back down. And then I said, thank you very much, won't happen again. And she just walked off and blanked me, just ignored me. And
that I find, like, the thing is with that, if they've got a rule where you can't do that, that's totally, well, what's fair enough is that you can't do it, okay? But there was no signage, we weren't told that you can't do that. And all the hotels I've been to before, I've known it when people are ill and their partners have been able to take the breakfast up, it's never been a problem. But if for whatever reason in this hotel you weren't allowed to do that, fair enough, if that's your policy, that's your policy. But it's the rudeness that really irritates me. When she was really rude to Harry like that and flapping her fingers and hands, there's just no need for that.
And then on the days following at breakfast, we were all 4 of us were watched like a hawk by the breakfast staff. Every time we moved, they stared right at us. It's a bit uncomfortable. When we checked out this morning, they asked us to pay for our car parking, which we said, well, we flew here and we don't have a car, so we don't have any car parking. And then he asked Becca and Brittany, can you pay for your car parking? Well, they didn't have any car parking either. They just seemed to be a bit disorganised, and there was no apology. It was just like, okay, thank you, and bye. There was no, have you had a good stay? There was about 4 of them behind the counter. They just like to stare.
Yeah.
Staff are very starey. They just kind of, if you kind of walk in their space, they just look at you and they don't say anything.
Yeah. Any interaction with the staff wasn't positive. Maybe they deserve to be a 2-star hotel because their customer service is pretty poor and they're not very hospitable, so maybe they do deserve that.
But
2-star.
The one thing I will say, the hotel exceptionally clean,
very clean, yeah, definitely. And the breakfast was actually there was good for a 2-star hotel. I was expecting just a bit of cheese and pastries, but there was more than that. Forgetting about the hotel, honestly, I've really enjoyed my time in Barcelona.
I've really enjoyed my time in Barcelona.
So yeah, for the last time, see you later from Barcelona.
Thank you for following us.
Hope you've enjoyed watching our trip, and as always, look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Cheers.